Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well. In today's video I want to show off a new Stiphodon Goby I got recently. The Goby is called Stiphodon Rutilaureus and it's probably the most colourful Goby I've ever owned. And just before I show you these colourful Gobies, if you enjoy this video can you please give it a like, and if you want to see more videos from my channel please subscribe. Here are the Stiphodon Rutilaureus. They haven't got too much colour on them because they're just a little bit stressed out right now, but once they're acclimated and settle down into their new tank they should start to colour up pretty quickly. Sadly there wasn't any female Rutilaureus available in the shop. It would have been nice to get these Gobies in pairs so you could see some more interesting behaviour out of them. Hopefully in the future I can find a supply that has both male and females. These Stiphodon Rutilaureus are probably the hardest Gobies you can try to get. I only know a few shops that sell them, so I was pretty lucky to get some. So now I think it's time to drip acclimate these Gobies and get them ready for their new tank. I drip acclimated the Gobies for about 5 hours, so now I think it's time to add them into the tank. Here is some footage of the Rutilaureus as soon as I added them to the tank. You can see they look really pale at the moment, but they have a lot of metallic sheen on them as well. Some of them are developing a nice metallic blue sheen on their cheeks. Hopefully in a few hours they'll start to settle down and their colour will return. Here's some footage of the Stiphodon Rutilaureus the day after I put them into the tank. You can see that now they're less stressed, they start to get more colour on them. In groups these Gobies form like a hierarchy, so the most dominant male will be the most colourful one in the tank. So this Rutilaureus has established itself as the main male in the tank. You can see how colourful this guy is compared to the rest of them. This male just really stands out compared to all the other Gobies I got in the tank. He's got really nice metallic blue cheeks which contrast really nicely against the orange. Also these Gobies have a really unique elongated dorsal fin which looks really cool. Depending on how the light hits the Goby as well, you can see some metallic blue specks coming off its body. This is probably the most colourfulest algae you could ever have for your aquarium, but I'd only recommend them if you've been a fish keeper for a long time, as they can be a bit difficult to keep. These Gobies will grow to be about 3 to 3.5 centimeters long. Also these Gobies have an average lifespan of about 5 years, but I've heard reports of them living up to 10 years which is really good to hear. These fish graze on algae and biofilm, so you need to have a really mature aquarium so they have enough food to graze on throughout the day and night. And also they'll need a lot of oxygen in the tank, so you need to have a filter with a really high turnover to keep these guys really happy. So they can be quite a challenging fish to keep, especially if you're quite new to the hobby. I managed to get a little bit of footage of the two Rutilaureus sparring off. There's not really any aggression, just some flaring of the fins. Once one of the males backs down or swims away, they'll just go back to grazing again. But it's really interesting to watch how these Gobies form a hierarchy in the tank. Their behaviour and their amazing colours are the reason why I really enjoy keeping these fish. Here's one of the other males which is a bit less dominant compared to the others. I think it's really interesting how the colour can differ between all the different males in the tank. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want me to make a more in-depth guide about these Gobies, leave a comment below and I'll get on to making that video straight away. And before I end the video I'll leave you a little bit more footage of these Gobies grazing.